I usually try to read something right before falling asleep, right before going to bed, because I like to calm my brain a little bit and have just reading in my mind as the last thing I do in the day. And sometimes that's the beginning of a book, sometimes it's the middle of a book, and sometimes it's the end where I'm just scrambling to get to the finale and the final things. But when it's the beginning, sometimes it can be a bit confusing or complex, and that depends on the book, obviously. But the last thing that I started reading before going to bed was the third Dune book. This is Children of Dune by Frank Herbert. Beautiful cover, by the way. But I found it very dense, very philosophical. Not a whole lot of action, just a lot of characters going back and forth, talking to each other, thinking things. There's just dialogue, internal and external, as it goes on. And I know that nothing weird has happened yet. And some weird things do happen as the series continues to expand. At least so I've heard, so I understand. But it was a tricky one to read before going to bed. It put me to sleep because I was just reading words and I wasn't really processing or comprehending them. But something that is better to start maybe in the middle of the day when I'm fully awake, fully fresh, rather than to read first thing at night, especially if I haven't read it and I don't have a base for it yet. It's just a dense, different kind of story, and I'm enjoying it. I'm further into it now than when I just first started that first night. But for me, it's one that it's like, maybe not the best to recommend as a reading book for the evening, starting the book out. My question for everyone listening, everyone watching, is there a good book to read before going to bed? If you've never read any part of that book before, something to start out. And is that one that you want to keep you up? Is that one you want to put to sleep? Deep theological, philosophical, maybe even historical ideas, probably good to put you to sleep. Quick action, fast-paced events, maybe better to keep you up. So I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Obviously, horror, something scary, maybe not the best thing for going to bed, trying to go to bed. But yeah, that was my initial thoughts on Children of Dune. Very dense, very hard to comprehend when I'm tired, when I'm trying to fall asleep. So I will continue to read it. It's very enjoyable. So far, I'm like a quarter of the way done. But I'm probably spending more time reading it during the day than I am at night.